Let me see. Good to hear. Let's hope your execution matches your enthusiasm. I've got a job for you if you're looking to keep busy. Here are the details.
Happy New Year! Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Soul Talk, where we talk Star Citizen and members of the community. I am your host, fastcart FC. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year's again. It's been a whole year's passed since the last thing. Songs to me, y'all. Hey, Pops. Hey, T-Nicer. Hey, New Soul Scavenger. Cataclysm. Respinbot. Hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, so yeah, today is January 5th, 2023. I gotta make sure I say 23 instead of 22 now. Hey, Soul Citizen, greetings. Yes, and yeah, we were live on Twitch, YouTube, and maybe Facebook. I don't know. I didn't check. Oh, I didn't change the title. That's what I forgot. I knew the checklist of stuff I had to do. I forgot to change the title, so I'll do that when people start talking when you come in. But how's everybody? Holidays. I ate. I went home to Virginia to visit some folks. I read a lot. I watched TV, watched anime, caught up on anime. I'm meaning to catch up on. I did not see Avatar 2, and because I'm not young enough to sit in the theater for 3 hours anymore. Like Wakanda Forever was barely under my limit, but Avatar is over 3 hours long. That's like almost 4 hours when content commercials. So I did not see Avatar 2, but from what I hear, it worse scenes. Maybe I'll change my mind about that. Other than that, I've been playing games. I've been playing Nikkei, been playing Marvel Future Revolution, been playing Memento Mori. Started a new game today. I don't know if I want to stick with it. I almost cut the cord though, and subscribed to cable TV again, but they wanted too much money. Xfinity wanted too much money, so I'll probably go with Sling TV later. My preference is YouTube TV, but $65 is a bit too much for me a month, that is. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I hope everybody had fun. I did know the Content Creators Summit is coming up this January 14th, but well, I can talk about it now since I brought it up. But Content Creators Summit, I don't know if Admiral is around. He doesn't look like he is, so I'll put the link in chat in a bit. But yes, it's for content creators to talk about Star Citizen. It's a Star Citizen content creator, and that's on January 14th. So you have a bit over a week before we get to that. So if you're a content creator and you stream, Griffin got it, thank you. And you stream Star Citizen, come on over, register, and yeah, hopefully people will have fun and talk about stuff. We have a whole list of things that we're gonna talk about. Well, Griffin is really moderating, so he'll be taking care of it. So it should be cool. All right, so I think I've talked enough. Let me do my thing, and then we can get started with the show. Don't forget, if you do want to talk to us, click the link down below, And yes, talk to our citizen with us. So here we go. Okay, I was at a wine tasting with my cousin, which was mainly red, but I don't love reds, But there was a rosé to save the day. It was delightful. Anyway, he told me about this girl that we used to kick it with. So he told me that she's working as a housekeeper now, right? And she's dating this dude who's a shot caller from across the bay, right? And she told him about this dude that she's cleaning for. That he's like this big shot CEO that's all retired, but he's loaded. And so they're all on the same side of our team, and they get to talking, right? And here comes the good part. One of them says, "Yo, man, this guy got a huge safe just sitting in the basement, just chilling." Of course, it comes to me because I got mad thieving skill. Of course, I asked him, "Did she tell him to tell you to get to me what kind of safe that was?" And he says, "Nah, dog. All she was like, it's super legit, and whatever's in it got to be good." Old man got a safe, and he's gone for a week. You know what I'm saying? So if I wonder if anyone can get where that's from. I'm starting the year off strong. Let me invite some people down into live studio. We're joined by Pops and Fist so far. If anyone want to come in, click the link below. Come on in.
What's
So Pops and
happening?
Fist, you have any guesses where my monologue is from?
fastcart, I never win, so I never can guess what you
I've seen this one before. I know we've seen it. It wasn't
Yeah,
recent,
you probably
but
seen it.
I know we've seen it, but I can't quite put my finger on it. My mind is not grasping it right now. So
Yeah, instead of thinking big, think really small. Think small. Anyone in chat get what I'm talking about? I don't see anybody. Wish you had some mad thieving skills. I think we're putting the link in chat.
Go ahead, lay it on us.
All
What
right.
is it?
Ant-Man, Luis, the Hispanic guy. Luis from Ant-Man, 2015.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it because I haven't seen Ant-Man in so
Oh, you haven't seen Ant-Man? Okay. Ant-Man, yeah.
I have seen it. I just haven't seen it in so long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, BBG said, "Oh, Luis." Yeah, him. All right, so I think we're getting started. Oh, by the way, how was your holiday before we She's created. Thank you for the subscription. I forgot that. I have those on now. Thank you, She's created. So how's your holidays, Fist and Pops?
Yeah, Pops, I'll let you start off.
You first.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I'm quite sure, it's not gonna be any different than Pops's. So
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Well,
right,
no.
Nah, it was good. It was good, and everything. We spent some money, but
Did you
it was
gain any
good.
weight? Did you gain any weight?
Actually, I lost.
Oh wow! Never hear that
Lost.
story.
I lost. So
Okay.
I'm headed in the right direction. I'm trying to, get it down, to a normal person size.
Good luck with that. I don't even know what normal person. Okay, are we talking like normal person in the U.S. or the rest of the world?
Let's say healthy.
Because that's a legit question,
No, it is. I mean, it is. You're right. You're correct.
All
What you
right.
gonna say,
So
Pops?
let's
Go ahead.
go ahead,
Oh,
Pops.
man, it's, having time at what we've been doing, working on, and it's good to be back. It's good to have the
Yeah.
show back in a way. I mean, besides everybody that was on enjoying the holidays and vacations and things, but it's good to be back.
Cool. Did you gain weight or lose weight?
fastcart. When I seen the scale in the bathroom, I run past it. That's what I do, and I tell myself I'm losing.
I think I did the same, or if I gained anything, it'd probably be 1 pound, or statistical, deviation or whatever you want to call it.
Right,
So yeah, I don't think I gained no loss, but yeah. All right.
That's cool.
So up first, we have quite a bit to get through, so let's get to it. First up, we have our sneak peek. This is from 3 weeks ago now, but yes. The title or the subtitle was Down by the Bay. And this is the
Okay.
sneak peek from 3 weeks ago. And we got another sneak peek coming out after this, so we got 2 in a row. But this is
Okay.
the sneak peek. So what do you think?
Yes, Crusader, because you can tell by the
Mhm.
door. The
Yeah.
door. That's the
Yeah.
main giveaway. And the only one it can be is from the Spirit, which is what, the A1? So, yeah.
The C1, maybe.
Was it C1? No,
is
which
it
one?
C1?
Oh,
it's
because the
A1.
missile.
Which one's the
Oh,
bomber?
yeah, A1. Yeah, the bomber.
These
Okay.
are bombs.
Yeah,
These are
yeah.
bombs.
Acid Bomb, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. First time back, so I'm kind of rusty.
That's all good.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
yeah,
right.
the A1. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. You think they got enough bombs, or do you think they're gonna
What's that?
you're gonna have to nerf it?
I see 5. Ooh, wow. You starting
Oh
already.
my goodness.
Starting already. See?
Yeah, okay.
See?
Oh,
You
my
ain't even
goodness.
right. You're not
Hassan,
right, buddy.
thank you for the follow.
Now you've been
Started.
waiting to say that for
Look
what?
at you.
2 weeks?
No, I literally just thought of it. It just came to
Just
me.
thought of
Like,
it?
legit. Just thought of it.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but that's a lot of bombs, though.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a lot of damage too. I mean, I'm quite sure they're not as big as the with the A2's bombs. but,
A2, right?
You know,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
definitely do some damage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
knock out some Terrence, rather.
Turrets.
Yeah,
Turrets, man.
Turrets.
Turrets.
There you go.
Turrets.
I was just talking to
Turrets.
the other people the other day about people who say turret versus turret. But yeah, turret.
Yeah, it's one of them things that's stuck in there and it just will not come out.
Mm.
It's just like it's going to be about 3 months before I stop saying 2022. So,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
And stop saying Happy New Year, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, so that is the first sneak peek. That's from 3 weeks ago. So this is the second one. So here we go. As soon as it come up, there you go. And this is subtitled "And Echoes Down the Canyon."
Yeah, I did see this one.
So that was the one from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did see this.
Echoes from the Canyon. So what do you think? I mean, what planet do you think that is?
Oh, wow.
That's the one. Isn't that the
Daymar?
one on Daymar? I was gonna say Daymar as well. Yeah, it's got to be Daymar, or I forget which moon that is over there by Microtech, but he did the snake pit.
Mm.
It could be that, but I don't think that could be that moon because usually those moons over there are like frozen tundras.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think this is more Daymar.
Mm. Yeah, I think that, if I had to guess, I would say Daymar, but that's only because I'm more familiar with Daymar, so I wouldn't guess the other places. But yeah, Echoes Down the Canyon. I don't even know what song these two are from. I just put up the screenshot this time, so I didn't look that up.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean this looked like a good race course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Potential race course.
Yeah.
They got that bridge of wires on the right over there.
Right.
I mean, you could drive through this or fly through this, depending on how low the bridge is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do
This is
either of
really
you
cool,
race?
Actually, you know what? That'll be probably one of my things that I would do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like a side thing
Mm-hmm.
where I would dedicate an account to it. Simply like, you know, if nothing's going on, I done got my mining done, and maybe nobody's on or something like that, I would go race
Mm-hmm.
and just, you know, something as a pastime.
Now, for me, I would see it being something that a group of us would do,
That too,
just,
yeah.
you know, more or less than treat against other people I don't know. But, you know, more or less a group of us going down and just having a blast, running into each other or whatever, you know, that I could see. Yeah, most definitely.
Cool. By the way, if anyone want to join us, click the link below. Come on, we're joined by the Fish and Pop today. So I'm pretty sure we could talk for the whole 2 hours, but the more the merrier, and for this case. All right, so yeah, that is those were 2 sneak peeks from 2 weeks ago and 2 weeks ago. So
Okay.
up next we have the end of Luminalia. I did up to Luminalia day 5, so we're gonna just go through these quickly. But yes, so day 6 we had Icebreaker, the Icebreaker, and Deck the Hall paint for the Nomad. So I mean I'm just gonna go ahead and we can probably go through this quickly, but I got everything from Luminalia this time. How about you two?
Yep.
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah. Anyone in chat that said something that that's too ugly, I don't want that, or did everybody get everything in chat?
You know what? Even if it's ugly, like I mean, they did put them ugly sweaters though.
Right.
They did. I grab it anyway because I don't know. I'm the type of person I put something ugly on anyway and just walk around and just roll.
Oh, you saw me at IAE.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know what the excuse me. I don't know what the hell you had on. Dude. I was trying to figure it out. Like, I was trying to figure out whether or not you was trying to get on the yacht or you was getting ready to go do construction work.
Yeah,
because you was confused when you got out of that hab or something. I'm like,
no, I wasn't confused. I just didn't care. I was just throwing out stuff that I had.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Watch the Sun. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. 8 months. Appreciate it. So yeah, that is the paint. We'll go through these quickly, but that's for the Nomad. These are the guns: the Luminalia area head, limp lighter, sniper rifle, the FS9 Evergreen LMG, and the Ravager 212 Bright Star twin shotgun. So you got a sniper rifle, LMG, and a shotgun. And of course, I got all those. I mean, it's getting to the point now where I have more weapons from subscription than I know what to do with. Right. Not subscription, but from free weapons and stuff.
When you think about it, though, it'll be a good thing when the game goes, live, and you need to have something so the way you ain't got to worry about going to the shop because, we all. I don't know how the way they would do it, but if they put us all in like a central location, everybody start running to the kiosks and stuff like that. You're gonna be a long line.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think people. I think it's gonna have like different spawn points like they do currently.
Yeah.
Like
I would
you have
think
like
so too.
Yeah. So I think some people may want to spawn in outlaw space. Some people may want to spawn in on Terra or Earth or whatnot.
Wherever you set, it'd be probably just like it is now. Like wherever you set your spawn point at, that'll be where it's at, so
yeah.
But I'm quite sure some folks will be where they'll pick a like if you want your home base to be Terra will be probably a very common place. So
yeah, that's true.
Start out
that's
there,
true.
It's gonna be crowded,
And the question will be like, will more people pick Terra, will more people pick Earth, or will more people pick like a place like Pyro or someplace unlawful? So that I wonder how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. That really is.
Looking forward to finding out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so that's day 7. This is day 8. This code gives you the red, teal, and blue one light Luminalia beanies. So
right, that's the oh man.
I almost passed on this one.
I was gonna say I think call those the dashikis.
Yeah, I almost passed on this one.
Yeah. So I got it. So hey, you can walk around and say, "Listen, I'm the Princess Zamunda."
No, Wakanda, man, Wakanda.
Okay. All right.
And up next, we have day 9. You have Pico the Penguin Luminalia plushie. So I think everybody got this one. And I don't think anybody skipped this one.
Yeah, I got Pico. So,
yeah. So that is day 9. And day 10, you got the C54 Luminalia SMG. So more weapons. Like I said, there's a lot of weapons in this Luminalia. And I'm gonna drop the link into chat to get everyone caught up. But yeah, Hopefully
that.
everyone got that code, and I think the last day was January 11th. We may have the time, or time may have already passed. But let's see, January 10th. So you do have some time.
January 10th. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, you can still get them if you didn't. Wow.
Yep, January 10th. That's the
good,
last day.
I guess.
So if you haven't got them, go ahead and pick them up. All right.
Yeah.
So that is day 10. You got 2 more days. Oh man, the Finley, the Stormwall Luminaria plushie. It's already in. Yeah, I'm gonna hang this up somewhere when I get access to my hanger again, or put it in my ship or something like that. If I can do it.
Go on your bed. It should go on your bed in your home.
Yeah. It'll be like a pillow, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Go in there, wake you up.
Yeah, not an alarm clock, but hopefully. So that is day 11. You have one more day, and this is the last day. This is reminiscent to throwback to previous Luminaria. They gave us a knife then, and they gave us a knife now. So this is the Mañando knife. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but the unique forging process to the blade is the unique texture and the handle and on the handle and the blade, making this brand new made weapon a true cultural marvel. Be sure to check the other day for more in-game goodies and news. So yeah, this is another brand new knife. They gave us a brand new knife last year and gave us one this year.
Yeah. Well, it was good that they ended, the whole giveaway with something brand new, since it's the brand new holiday.
Yeah, it's our brand new holiday, exactly, yeah. But you know what? I am disappointed because I predicted at the end of last year that, they're giving us these, they gave us okay, let me go back. So like the red, blue, and white undersuit, right? Remember those?
Okay.
I think it was that way. I was expecting them to give us armor to go with the undersuit, but they didn't do it.
I guess so. I get it. Expectations.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a little disappointed in that, but hey, I mean, you can always buy armor, but they gotta have a money sink somewhere, so that's where it's gonna be. Lots of says I want Clippers next year. It's possible. It's possible.
That'd be really cool. Some Pico slippers.
And give us the silk robe too.
Really?
Give us a silk robe. How about a silk robe to go with those slippers?
Oh, yeah. Right.
I think, matter of fact, if I'm not quite sure, you talked about the Pico slippers. I think they do sell those. Actually, yeah.
They have physical merchandise and it's sell those in game, right? So just physical merchandise.
I saw on Twitter. Shout out to Space Tomato and his wife. His wife showed a picture of him. I think he got him for it. Yeah, it was really cool.
Cool. All right, so yeah, that is the Luminaria Day 12, or all the 12 days, and like I said, you haven't told the 10th to put in those codes. So anyone watching late, check your calendar, because maybe you'll be able to get to do alarm get those. Vengeful, thank you for the subscription. 25 months, that's 2 years, over 2 years. Wow, thank you, Vengeful. Happy New Year. All right, so up next, we have the letter from the chairman. I know this came. Yeah, I decided to put this early in the show because I figured it's going to be like a big topic. So yeah, the letter from the chairman. Did you guys get a chance to read these?
You know what, Fastcart? I'm gonna be
nope.
Honest, I didn't. And I'm just because I've been really busy though, man. Just really busy. So
well, now just we'll be able to go through them.
Okay.
Hopefully, Griffin can put the link in chat for me. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through this word by word, but as we close out the end of 2022 and head into 2023, Chris Roberts wanted to take some time to thank everyone for being such an amazing, enthusiastic, and supportive community. So yeah, that was the introduction for that. And it's been a while since we had a letter from Chairman, because it's been, I want to say we had one in May of last year, so it's been 7 months. And, we've been asking for him, we hit 500 million. Where's the letter from the chairman? We hit this milestone. Where's the letter from the chairman? So, evidently, they heard us and decided to give us one at the end of the year. So this may be a thing going forward. At the end of the year, every year, it's going to be a letter from the chairman, but we'll see. Talk about the persistent energy streaming. Oh, that's an example of that thing. But yeah, she goes on to talk about persistent energy streaming in 2018. Talk about the community contribution for the funding the development, and giving ideas, feedback, and testing-based updates. And talk about how the community is growing every year. And more people discover Star Citizen through their friends, online videos, and people streaming their gameplay are then free to jump into the verse. This is a picture from the Seeds of Origin. And okay, he talked about the letter from Chairman from May. He mentioned how strong they're going in 2022. That's another thing. They made a lot of money last year, but I didn't make it the topic. So maybe we can come back to that next week. The trend continued through the year, fueled by Invictus launch week, the biggest ever, I believe, again, and Alpha 3.17.2. And then in November, they released 3.17.4, just in time for IAE, with there be 2 new flying ships, the Great Cutter and the Corsair, as well as the Galaxy, Fireside Galaxy. So yeah, I already introduced the STV too, so yeah. That is a 100%. Oh yeah, I was looking for this because I had a lunch meeting with one of my college friends, and they were asking me about Star Citizen, and I wanted to send them this link. I forgot who it was who made this video, and someone told me it's Toronto. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I remember you asking for that.
So another record-breaking year of growth. While our most passionate players test 3.18 and P2 and our developers take a well-deserved break, he wanted to share there's some truly momentous stats from this year that illustrate Star Citizen had its best year yet, and crossed some milestone. This year, over 1 million unique players logged into Star Citizen, played our game, and it did so for more than 46 million hours. Excuse me, sorry. Our daily active users this year, i.e. unique players logging in each day, has grown over 50% over last year, and it doubled what it was at the end of 2019. This year, we're also averaging over 240,000 monthly active users, which is 33% more higher than our average MAU from last year, with the highs over 400,000 during May with this year's Invictus launch. So that's a lot of people coming to the game. And this is the river over Microtech. Those of you who follow the funding track, I am going over this one. I had already seen that they eclipsed all of last year's revenue by mid-November. Yeah, they beat 86 million in November, and we'll have our first 100 million plus year ever by a few margin. I think they hit 113. So yeah. You can also read in depth of our 2021 financials here. I'm not going to click on that now, but if you click on that link, you'll get a good look at the financials. But as great as 2021 was, which was remarkable for going beyond COVID-boosted revenues of 2020, they managed to grow 30% beyond 2021. Where did all that revenue go? That's what a lot of people want to know. Right back into development, as we've hired more than ever before and continue to build out our Squadron 42 and Persistent Universe team. So people say it's a scam, stop, because they're hiring people and they're paying the bills, okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know how you do a scam. What is it? A scam 10 years later, almost 800 people with
over 800,
yeah, over 800 people with light bills, insurances,
internet bills,
yeah, rent on, and all of that. I don't know how you scam from there, but
and what kind of scam construct buildings, right?
Right, building studios.
That's a long-term scam if I've ever seen one.
Right, that's ridiculous. He should, if it was a scam, he would have walked away years and years and years ago.
Yeah, I would have walked away during the first 50 million or something like that, right? So a huge portion of the revenue came exclusively from new players that only joined Star Citizen this year. In fact, this year we witnessed a truly explosive growth. Over 800,000 new accounts were created this year to follow or play our project. Our new players this year have almost doubled compared to last year, with over 500,000 new players joining us during Free Fly's dynamic event and throughout 2022. And those new players this year, over 70% of them stayed around as paying players who purchased starter packs to get access to Star Citizen Alpha to keep their business going in the verse. So that's pretty impressive. 70% of all the Free Flyers became paying players. I would not expect that. I would thought that it would be like closer to 40%, but that's how much people love the game. Or you got like a good deal, like on a LTI straight cutter for $45. So yeah, that is the unique players per year and new account per year. So 2016 was a good year. Oh yeah, because 2016 they thought the game was going to be released, but it didn't. But you know, we almost matched. Dave almost matched. Well, that was 2021. But yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine what's going to happen when 42 comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So next up we have the Vice Citizen World Tour and CitizenCon. Throughout 2022, members of the community, members of the team had a various opportunity to attend Vice Citizen events around the globe. For many reasons and more, they're happy to share that we plan to continue the initiative in 2023. Sandy Robert told us about that during the last SCO. The community team is always interested in learning about upcoming events in your area, so be sure to share your event on Spectrum. In case you missed it, Sandy Roberts also announced that in-person CitizenCon will be returning in 2023 in Los Angeles. Yay! So we're looking forward to seeing you all there today. We're celebrating Dutchman Universal fellow members, community members. They'll share that information as soon as we have it. So, folks, this is a PSA. Do not try to book your tickets now. Do not try to book your flight or your reservation, your hotel now. Wait until they give us the information. Okay. So yeah, that's the PSA I'm gonna give. Yeah, Fish and Pops, have you made reservations yet?
No. And nobody else make any reservations before we do. Put that word out there.
Wow.
I'll be one of the
Definitely
first ones to make
looking forward
reservations once the information is out. What were you gonna say?
Exactly. I would say once the information is out, I'm looking forward to it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I was just looking at prices just to compare. But a lot of places hotels don't have reservations up until May or June right now. So that's too far out. Like when we get to, I want to say April or March maybe, then we can check prices for October.
So let me ask again. When they did do the last in-person CitizenCon, when did they announce the date?
That was in Europe, so I don't remember the exact date. But the one in 2018, that was in America, that was in Austin. I want to say they announced in May.
May? Okay.
Yeah, I want to say May.
May. All right.
Now the one they had in Los Angeles FC, how big a venue was it?
First of all, I want to say thank you for access for the 6-month subscription. In Los Angeles, we had 800 people, I want to say. Well, they say 750, but it's around 800. And then in Austin in 2020, it doubled over. I mean, it more than doubled that number. So in Austin, it had around 1,800 or 1,700.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got a feeling this one's gonna.
This one's gonna be really big.
Ooh,
so I mean,
this one is gonna be a monster.
So I mean, the past couple of years they've been trying to get into the LA Convention Center. So I'm imagining gonna be 2,000 plus.
Yeah,
it's gonna be real big.
Hey, Calradi.
Hey, Calradi.
Hey, beautiful people. We are back.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully, you all have been doing good.
Yeah.
Are you
Thank
going
you,
to
man.
CitizenCon when it comes up this year, Calradi?
I wish, but I gotta cut my bus first so that I'll have time to go there. Originally, before the pandemic, I had everything planned. And yeah, I can't go anymore this time.
I
Roddy,
get you.
hey, Roddy, don't worry about it. I got a note. Just give it to your boss. I'll give you a note. Yep. I got you
Yeah,
covered.
well, I mean, you still
Oh,
have 10
man.
months. You still have 10 months, so you never know.
True,
You got
true,
time.
yeah.
You got time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in CitizenCon in LA. All right, so up next we have the 2022 Boston Citizen event. I have a bunch of pictures. I don't know what the locations are, but yeah, that's number 5, District 1, 2, 3, and 4. New places to call home. In their last letter, they shared some imagery of their new Manchester and Frankfurt offices that were previously under construction. They happy to report that they're now moving to both offices, Frankfurt at the end of August and Manchester in mid-October. So that's good. And we've been seeing that on ISC. And also,
Okay.
yeah, and not just ISC, but the CitizenCon, that's where they debuted the Constellation Phoenix set that they have. Well, what is it called? The only constant. That's it. The only
Yep.
constant.
Hey, FC, can
Yep.
I ask you if you can? I'm just curious if you can ask the people in chat if they want to go. Can they put up a 1 in chat?
Oh yeah, if anyone plans to go to CitizenCon this
I'm
coming
just
year, I almost said next year, but
Oh,
it's this
poll.
year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just put a 1 in chat if you're going to CitizenCon. They're planning on going to CitizenCon this year. So we got Rochester. I'm going to put a 1 in myself. Just 1-1? 2-1. There you go. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And also in YouTube chat too. Don't want to miss out on that. So yeah, if we're in YouTube or Twitch chat or Facebook, if you're on Facebook at the moment, yeah, put a 1 in chat.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm.
I got a
Yeah,
few
we're
people.
gonna need a bigger place.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna crash in with Griffin because he's gonna have a swanky place. Or the poet.
Okay.
Or the poet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just inviting myself in, you know.
Oh wow! Look at you.
No, I'm kidding. Hopefully, I'll be. I have a place in mind, but we'll see if how the place is to go. So yeah, so that was Bus Citizens. They're continuing the Bus Citizens world tour. Oh wait, let me see something. We also plan to open the door to quite a few in-house events for our concierge and subscribers. Stay tuned for information this year. Okay, so let me go back one paragraph. Now that our teams are moved in, we're especially eager to give you all a tour of our new facilities. We plan on doing that in the coming months as we wrap up final tests on the facility. You can expect a video tour alongside the return of periodic studio tours for those looking to visit them in person with limited capacity available. So, yeah, typically, what they have done in the past, people, if you were going to visit LA, you could swing by. You can make a reservation and ask them through the concierge or submit a ticket saying asking if they had a place for them to do a studio tour. I've done a couple of studio tours. I did one in LA in 2016 and one in Austin in 2018. So hopefully I'll be able to get into that again this year. But
That's a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
On that, how long? Well, I know it would be different now, considering that we have a lot more backers and everything, and there'll probably be a lot more requests. But what was the average time? Let's say you were sending a request, and how long would they take to respond? And like, what's the gap? Like, let's say, okay, you wanted to take a look at the office, and would they say, okay, 1, how long would it take for them to respond, and 2, how far away in terms of the date would they say that, hey, you can come and take a look?
I don't know how it is for most people, but I sent my request about a month in advance for 2016, and they got back to me almost immediately saying yes. No, they were planning. They didn't know if they were going to do it because it was right after CitizenCon, and it was around CitizenCon, so didn't know whether people were going to be in the office. They'd be too hungover. But at the last minute, they got together and did a tour. Then around PAX South in 2017. No, that PAX South in 2017. I did one in Austin. So I don't know. I forget how that went, but I mean, if you put in a ticket like a month early, they'll get back to you.
Okay, sweet. Thanks.
No problem. The studio trailers are coming back. Almost in the midway through, so Star Citizen Alpha 3.18. Last week they opened the upgrade to Wave 1 testers, and that's 3.18. I'm going to talk about the patch note coming up in just a bit. So we'll talk more about that coming up. That's got a picture of the Great Corsair. Since hitting Wave 1, tens of thousands of you have dived into the experience of a long-awaited salvage profession, an entirely new economic and non-combat career path for pilots in the verse, and the ability to salvage will allow pilots to retrieve valuable materials from target ships and sell it for profit. While salvage, new racetrack, and new places of interest, and some other visual stimulating mechanics will take the spotlight. The latest change to their universe comes to powerful work under the hood with persistent energy streaming, PES. As we move forward to move toward making 3.18 stable enough to release to live service, we'd like to give a special shout out to everyone who's been testing 3.18 so far on its public test server. Yeah, so we'll talk more about the PT 3.18 when I bring up the patch note. So, sorry, that was a picture of the Vulture salvaging. Looking forward to the road to 4.0. This coming year is going to be a huge one for Star Citizen, possibly the biggest one to date. First order business is 3.18. Going to continue to harden PES. The next step will be to separate the replication layer, the in-memory cache that remembers all dynamic objects in state, from the game server, and have scalable RL workers that communicate the state between various game client servers and the RL. That's what RL stands for. We'll probably cover that. Oh, replication layer, sorry, my bad. Replication layer. This is very important for server messaging. Once this happens, we'll be able to have multiple game servers communication with the replication layer, much like multiple game clients communicate right now with the replication layer, allowing Star Citizen to have multiple servers simulating the universe state, which we call server messaging. We will start the static server messaging, where different servers are assigned to simulate different entity zones and Star System. Entity zone sometimes referred to as local grid or separate simulation areas. There's inside a spaceship is a different zone to the space around which the spaceship flies. At first, the servers will be bound to a fixed zone, but will quickly move to dynamic server messaging, V1. Dynamic server messaging V2 will take this dynamic assignment of servers one step further by subdividing entity zones into simulation islands. You can tell I'm skipping. I'm reading like the first sentence of each paragraph, basically. So, apologies if it's confusing. But you can read the rest of it yourself in the link. At this point, we should be able to handle tens of thousands of players all playing in the same PES universe shard, bringing Star Citizen much closer to the ultimate goal of a huge living universe densely populated with players and AI. Once we receive the static server messaging, we can open the universe to Star Citizen to other star systems, starting with the help of by having authority pass from one server to another. You'll be able to transition seamlessly without the need to log out between systems. So what do people think about that?
Oh, it's good to hear about server meshing. That's for sure.
I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Are you? Let me ask. Are you optimistic that it'll happen this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not dynamic.
Late this year, though.
Very late this year. The very tail end of the year with PTU. First wave. December 24th.
That is Dark Knight 75. Welcome, Dark Knight 75. How
What's
you doing?
up, y'all? Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, man.
So, Griff's dropping in for a quick second. Hey, guys. Just want to ask fastcart if he wouldn't mind scrolling back up to the picture above the Vulture. And some
Yep.
of the detectives out in the audience might see
Vehicle
something.
munching.
What was it? What was it, Cal Roddy?
Vehicle munching.
Yeah, those are tractor beams bringing something in, aren't they?
Yeah, I did. I was checking that out, but I was trying to read it at the same time, so I didn't spend too much time on it. But yeah, like that's an interesting fact. We don't see that right now.
Didn't they? I thought they said the munch. Well, originally the munching was only going to be in a reclaimer. Am I correct? And
Well, wait. There's a difference between munching and slicing. That
Okay.
is before right now. Right now, all
Okay.
we have is just them taking the skins off ship, but this is
Right.
showing dismantling of the ship.
That is true.
So it's a little bit
Okay.
different. So this might be giving us a little Easter egg of what they're going to be looking at for salvaging tier 1 or tier
Tier
2.
two, yeah.
So you notice it's coming from a different area of the ship.
Yes.
It's not coming from the beams in the front. So I just wanted to drop that in real quick.
That makes sense to make the
That's a
arms as
lot
long as
back
they
there,
are
yeah.
now.
I
Totally
mean,
makes sense.
I mean, you can't see my mouth, but I'm pointing. I hope you can see it in Discord. But I'm pointing to the arms. They have these little things on the inside. I think those are munchers or slicers. So those round things, those tube things. The salvage it goes through those and then go up into the cargo, I believe.
Maybe it makes sense for what those things are.
Interesting.
Everybody was asking
Okay.
questions. What is it for?
Yeah.
It's there for a reason.
That's my
obviously.
guess. That's nothing that CIG has said, or if they have said it, I missed it. But yeah. Okay. Thank you for that, Griff. That is Trevor. More pyro pictures. Aiming for silver nesting and pyro in the hands of the fourth quarter of 2023. So fourth quarter, that's like fall, winter, basically. So yeah.
We'll see.
I think a lot of people don't understand how much this takes to put together for this road to server meshing that we're going towards. There's a lot of stuff that they have to work with, test, break, fix, break again, keep fixing. It's just the way it is when it comes to development. But this is so interesting. He really laid it out as to how this is going to come about, what kind of issues they're going to expect to run into, but they're hoping to get something out by the end of this year. And I think that's a worthy goal. They're doing the best they can.
I asked this before you came in. Are you optimistic they'll get it done in time or this year?
I think they're trying to get it done, and I think they're going to try their best as hard as they can to get it done.
I mean, but what is your prediction?
Always.
Will they get it done or no? What is your prediction?
My prediction is PTU at the end of the year.
End of the year, okay.
PTU end of the year, and then we'll see 4.0 go live at the beginning quarter 1 2024, maybe. But it's going to be much like it is now. 3.18 was all the way through November and December, pretty much. So.
Right. So I'm going to wrap up this letter. So beyond this, there are a host of other exciting features and content that they have planned for 2023. Power with its assorted planets, moons, settlements, base stations, and assorted factions and AI population being the headline. But they will also be rolling out the new item resource system and ships, which will replace the old pipe system with a much more dynamic and scalable system to allow for truly emergent behavior. Bounty hunting with full tracking system, AI persistent hangars with freight elevators. Yay! I'm looking forward to hangars coming back. Towards the end of the year, I hope you should see more of the Squadron 42 related work will arrive in Star Citizen. More flexible player transversal, especially the ladders and ledgers, and greatly improved interaction system FPS scanning, the new star map, MFDs using the most performant and flexible building block UI with a much deeper combat AI. Now that the Gen 12 renderer is functioning in 3.18, the graphics team will work in multi-threading improvement and optimization for renderer as well as hook up to the Vulkan graphics API to it. To unlock some of the performance gains the Gen 12 renderers can provide. The numerous more things our citizen teams are working for coming this year, but this letter is already long enough. So yeah. Final thought. Looking back at 2022, it's been gratifying to see Cloud Imperium Games and start seeing the community grow. I'm skipping ahead. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna read that. We ended the year with 861 employees, 861. The community grew to more than 4 million accounts and 1.8 million backers, accounts that have purchased Star Citizen. We've achieved a lot this year, including our move to two wonderful new homes for most of our staff. And we fall short on a few others, like having 318 and PES fully live before the end of the year. But this is the nature of game development that tries to boldly go where no game has gone before. What has especially been great is just how much time people are spending playing Star Citizen this year. This had a lot to do with the increased player count and improved stability. But also Star Citizen, even with its alpha state, it's already feature and content rich, with a huge number of things to do with your friends or solo, and the list grows larger every pack. Yeah, speaking of that, people are spending more time and increased player count. I'm not going to say I'm surprised at how many new people they got, but I'm surprised at how many new backers they got.
Yeah, that's
people like it.
And
go ahead.
Just to really quickly, iterate on that FC, with how they said that there was a 70% conversion rate. And that was quite surprising to say that.
Yeah,
70% of the whole new backers were tested.
I was not expecting that high conversion rate exactly. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what? I'm kind of not surprised. And the reason I'm not surprised is that there have been an influx of content creators jumping onto Star Citizen for the first time with large communities. And I think they're influencing their communities also. A lot of these videos, I didn't know Star Citizen is really a good game, and then they jump in and then they get crazy with it. And then next thing you know, there's a bunch of new people that sign up. And then, of course, free flies and stuff like that. I'm not actually surprised. I think next year it'll even be bigger. I mean, I think it's just going to keep growing because we've got, I think, content creation, YouTube videos, Twitch, and stuff like that. I think that definitely drives a majority of the growth. So I think it's really us that is pushing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they said it directly or indirectly in this letter that most of the money that came from players this year came from new players rather than old players.
Yeah. Yep. So you got a lot of new people coming in. Free flies are going well. The servers have been holding somewhat decent throughout the 2022 for the most part. But we only had 2 patches, but still it held pretty steady throughout the year. So I think it was a good year for new players to come in and experience it.
You're right. You're right, making a good point. There's a lot of new content creators too. So yeah,
there's a ton of new content creators. Yep. Absolutely.
So wrapping up, Universal how you interact with it is up to you. Skipping ahead, and that's all that they have for now. In the future, we'll be able to farm or gather other resources, build, craft, and sell. I'm looking forward to that. University Star Citizen is a huge sandbox for everyone to play in, and they couldn't be more excited about what the future holds. SC is more than just a game, it's an escape to another reality where anyone can pursue their imagination and not be bound to a single play style or profession. They feel incredible, lucky, and privileged that we have this opportunity to pursue this dream with the amazingly talented team at Cloud Imperium and the support and patience of the best community in gaming, the Star Citizen community. From all of us at Cloud Imperium, we wish you a happy new year and can't wait to continue the journey in 2023. Chris Roberts, founder and CEO. Yep, that was the chairman. So you don't have to read it first. Oh, he's AFK. You don't have to read it, Pops.
Good job, CIG. And it's always nice to hear back from Chris Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good.
Yeah, twice in 1 year. That's
twice in 1 year.
Better
I mean, we used to hear from him like maybe 4 or 5 times, right? Yeah, so we were spoiled before, but twice in 1 year now.
Well, but actually, compared to the previous year, it was an improvement. So seeing that we got 2 full letters, I'm actually not sarcastic at all. It was surprising to see this letter.
Yeah, that was surprising.
I was surprised too.
Yes.
Yeah, and going forward, I think this will be a regular thing. He'll put something out at the end of the year from now on. That's my expectation.
It's a good idea. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is three in 1 year, isn't it? Because
if you count,
well, I'm just saying if you count CitizenCon.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was a
you
lecture in
get
itself.
that 2 hour. Yeah, I
That was a
guess we call that-
thesis.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I thought you meant letter, but no, yeah.
No, I
She
meant
and Chris Roberts. Yeah. All right. So up next we have the January 2023 subscriber promotion, and those are the paint jobs that you can get on various ships. Welcome to 2953. This year will be Star Citizen's biggest to date, and subscribers can kick it off in speed and style. So the Greycast latest little race of the STV is available throughout January, while fans can invest of other high octane ground vehicles can enjoy them with brand new paint. They are still tweaking the how subscriber program run. Now the vehicle of the month and subscriber pledge promotion will run together, meaning you don't have to wait until the end of the month to add it to your fleet. So while they catch up a month, subscribers can pick up both the Anvil Centurion and the Greycat STV with enhanced insurance until the end of January. So these are the skins that they come up with. The Slipstream Racing Pack paint. You get delivery for the Dragonfly, the STV, the Hover Quad, and the Nox. So those are the things for that. The Overdrive Racing paint is just basically red. And the Turbocharged Racing paint pack is purple. And then you have a picture with all three. But the Centurion is blue, Imperator is red, and people had to buy the purple one. But I'm gonna put up a picture with the big thing. Yep. Okay, so yeah, that's the picture. So yeah, what do people think?
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually like the purple, but since red is my favorite color, I'm actually liking the red accent. It's not too much red. I do like the gray accents, the gray that complements on it. For a free paint, I think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really free, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
Whatever.
it's
I'm not trying to say actually or anything like that, but it's not really free.
You're
But
right.
This is the Centurion one, the blue one.
I think the
yeah.
finish on all
I'm
of
a bit
them.
biased.
Say it again.
Colors, so
No, I was just saying that the finish on all of them are really nice.
Yeah, I haven't subscribed in like 2 years, but I'm probably going to subscribe to get these paints, especially the red ones. So yeah, just to get the red ones, I'll subscribe to this one.
Now you know what really would have been nice is if they just put one out for like the X1 and released X1 with it. Come on. I'm just I'm dreaming.
So yeah, if you would like the blue 3D paint, project subscription, you can subscribe before January 11th. So that is what date is that? That is Wednesday. So if you only subscribe before Wednesday, you can get those paint. But the purple one you'll have to buy separately. So yeah.
Right.
They talk about lost items. We do this every month. Animal in the game, we do that every month. The vehicle of the month, we talked about it earlier, the STV. Subscriber pledge promotion. If you love your time in December, Anvil 10 heavyweight anti-air platform, the Centurion is available upgraded game insurance until the end of the month. So yeah, you get the Centurion. And all that way you have the origin merch when the merchandise. You get 10% off.
Forget to pick one up.
Or if you really prefer, you can pick up a Soul Citizen mug from our merchandise.
There you
go. Signature cup.
You see what I did there? See what I did there?
You see what you did there,
So yeah, that is the January 2023 subscriber promotion. And like I said, I'll be subscribing this month. Anyone else want to subscribe that's not a subscriber at the moment? Or anyone in chat? Let me know. No?
Show paint.
All right. Up next we have, the Holiday Mayhem and Jumptown 2.0. I'm just going to go over this quickly because the event is already ended. You can see right there, the promotion has ended. So I'm just going to go through this quickly because this is something that happened during our break. But basically, between December 23rd and January 3rd, they had Jumptown back again. Each location was open for 24 hours. So anyone participate in Jumptown while we were away?
No.
No.
No, actually, I was
No?
more so in PTU.
Mm.
But there were a lot of really cool videos about of some Jumptown shenanigans. So I encourage everybody to check them out.
Okay. All right. Let me put these links in chat real quick for that the January promotion. Wow. The January promotion, and then the Jumptown Mayhem. So excuse me for a moment. There you go. All right. So up next we have the roadmap roundup. I am tired of talking, but thankfully this doesn't have anything in it. So every 2 weeks we have the roadmap roundup. Brief explanation to give you insight into decision making that led to any changes. As you mentioned earlier this week, and week's Star Citizen, which is now targeting for early 2023 for the release to live service, and this is now reflected in the 13 release view column. No other significant change to report this week. Our first roadmap update of the year will be on February 8th, so that's a few days. On Monday, I guess. No. February, no, that's next month. My bad. I was thinking January, yeah. This update will include the extension of both upstream and downstream team schedules further in 2023, as well as addition to features in 319 column. Happy New Luminalia and Choose next year. So that would be roadmap roundup for December 21st, 2022. Next month. Thank you, Levine. All right, so I have regrets about making this playlist today. All right, so we have the 318 patch notes. Oh boy, I'm not going to go through these, but this is from December 19th, so 2 weeks ago. But hopefully someone can put the link in chat. I'll do it later when people they're talking about it. But I have a whole bunch of stuff. So is anyone PT going into the PTU? Let me start with that.
Yes.
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 That's two of y'all.
Eventually.
Oh, that's three of y'all.
Well, yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah, I was.
But yeah, well, hopefully we'll make it in soon.
So
It was a mess.
what did your experience like?
It was a mess for the first couple days. It's still a mess, but it's better. There's been lots of hot fixes, and then the patch that went out right before the break was okay, but it really was just a complete mess. But the newest one I haven't gotten into it yet because I just downloaded it now. But the hot fixes have kind of helped a few things here and there. It's still not ready for prime time, but it's getting better.
I've got to say that I got my Christmas wish when Griff asked last year. When I thought, hey, release it, let everybody suffer, and everybody did. So I got my wish. Okay,
There you go.
Open PTU for everybody else to suffer, but at least some other people suffered. Okay,
Yeah,
you all
it
got to
wasn't as
experience a
bad
little bit,
as
but-
there was one patch that went out, and this wasn't it. This was definitely not that patch, but there was a patch that went out, and I can't remember which one it was.
That was
But
last
I
year
was
also.
talking to, I think I was talking to you and Jade, and I was just like this is straight up an Evo patch. They just threw it out into the open or out into Wave 1 just because they needed to get it out. But this is straight up Evo, and this is kind of like what it was a little bit. It was a little more polished.
Yeah.
But it was still almost straight up an Evo patch. That was probably like the last one, and like push it.
Let them suffer.
Let them suffer.
I apologize. I normally would go through some of these bug fixes and everything, but this is long, so I'm just gonna leave it to y'all to look up if you want to. Yeah, they have the arena commander pass notes and everything in here. A whole lot of bug fixes. Yeah, a whole lot of features. So it's a lot.
I would say if you're looking at patch notes, look at the most recent one. look at the known
that's the next
issues,
one.
and look at the bug fixes.
So this is the latest one. This is
Okay.
3.18.0U that's on the screen now. The link is already in the in chat. But yeah, they have known issues, testing focuses, the salvage platform assault on Orison, security post career, courier delivery, sandbox prison activities, break, cult vultures, sand cave, demo crash site, Stanton racetrack, Great Tap PTV racetrack. I thought I was already in. Anyway, yeah, new rivers, 40 new rivers on Hurston and Microtech, additional derelict outposts, restricted areas V3, unit command quality of life update. And they have a bunch of known issues, feature update, gameplay, remove the nearby drop limit on inventory item, ships and vehicles, Corsair rest, height adjustment, slightly raised Corsair landing height, and Cortex physics polish pass. Say that 3 times fast. And have a whole bunch of bug fixes and technical stuff. But yeah, 15 client classes, fix 4 server classes, and fix a server deadlock. And that was 3.18U. So you were saying about it has improved. What you were saying, right?
It's improved. It's improved. I would say if you're going into PTU or you haven't been into PTU yet, definitely understand that the known issues actually happen, and that they are. You see just by the list of bug fixes that they've been working hard on getting things to ease and even out, give some quality of life for us in this crazy transition that we have with the behind the scenes tech and things like that. So if you're haven't used or gone into PTU yet, or you're thinking about going into it, becoming a subscriber just to go into it, just be aware that there are, all of those known issues actually do occur. There's still a lot of things that need to be done to it, and it's okay, but please help. And for this big of a patch and for 4.0, please help put out some bug reports, or at least contribute to the ones that are already there. It does help. It really does. You may not think it does, but it does help. And there's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed. So
I have to say that I was surprised that we got a patch within this week.
Me too.
Like, so between 2 days ago or so, and I actually thought they were going to resume patch updates, and this week is going to be their meetings and as per the norm. But it just speaks that, one, they definitely got a lot of data from everyone who participated. So, and plus, I remember in one of the SCLs with how the infrastructure is that, the amount of information that they can get now is a lot more in terms of the granularity and those things. So hopefully that will help to speed things up too, So
yes.
I have a question for you guys. Karate
Go
and
ahead.
Deacon. How are the sand caves?
I have not seen them yet.
Either.
Purposely.
We need all go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, the question.
Wait, hold on. He
Go
said
ahead.
purposely.
Yeah,
I'm said purposely. So
I'm holding back. I'm holding back. I was trying. So I did test the racetracks and those things, but for the sand caves, I'm kind of holding back. So I'm just focusing on other things, and I'm waiting until we get to live to check out the rivers and the sand. So I haven't
seen the
rivers
rivers
out yet.
either. That's going to be a touring adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for live. God bless you if you're in the PTU.
We're working hard to make sure you have a good experience here.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No, but my question is, so how close you think they are to going live from your estimate?
I would say January.
Yeah,
January?
Probably. Yeah.
End of
If not
January,
January, then early
right?
February.
Yeah.
I would say end of January, if not end of January, but probably early February.
This week of February, yeah.
All right, so end of January. All right.
Don't quote us on that. Somebody's
Yeah,
going to
right.
make a YouTube video. Told
Yeah,
you.
that is just
we
the
are like-
estimate.
Promise.
We can
That is
get
just
dates,
the
okay?
estimate.
Because we're just estimating out of our butts here, okay? We can give dates. We are CAG.
All right. So up next, that was the patch notes for 3.18 0U. So up next we have. So this is the holiday greeting. The 2952 Luminaria holiday greeting card contest winner. So they have a bunch of winners. They want to say we found a winner. Thanks to everybody who entered, and congratulations to the winner. So this is the greeting card winner. So I'm gonna go through these. This is it's OX did one. I'm not gonna pronounce that, but yeah, these are the cards that they submitted, and they won. Pretty good, pretty cool. You get the link. This is Rikers Mars. May the light in the skies bring the joy into your loved ones. Happy holidays, both Banu and Human. And may the Glow Festival bring warmth and happiness to all. And that is a cutlass in there. That's pretty good. I like that. And finally, this is Analog 2020. Happy Luminalia. Oh, that's like pretty good. I think they really made a physical card or something like that. But yeah. And one tool. Oh, one tool. Okay, that's funny. One toolie. That's cute. Happy Holidays 2952. Happy Holidays 2952. All the very best. Happy Holidays 2952. All the very best. Now, that's pretty cool. I can see why they won. And congratulations to the winners. And as far as I know, they won. Oh, there it is. First place won a Drake Corsair. Second place won a Drake a Banu Defender, and third place won a Nomad. So congratulations to the winners.
Cool.
Anyone here submitted anything for the contest? No, I didn't either. All right, so up next we have the Galactipedia update, December 2022. So this is the last Galactic update for the year. Skipping ahead real quick, but they have a full-length article, The Fall of Caliban, the latest stand of the Lost Squadron, Null System, Cole, Tor, Morno, Asana, Olympus, Oberon, Gon, Yo-Yo, more Oberon, The Battle of Centauri, I'm gonna have to check that out, Marcus Feo, the founder of The Outsider, Tad More terraforming concern, a failed terraforming company, and the RSI Galaxy, recently seen on the Whitley's Guide. So check that out if you're interested in the Galactipedia update.
Nice.
All right, so almost to the end here. So now they have the jump point now available. So yeah, the subscriber jump point is now available for download RSI account. Typically, they're available through other means, but hopefully, I'll be subscribing in a few days, so I'll be able to check this out. But they have the lighting team, talk about their process for lighting memorable locations in the verse. We also take a look back at some of Jump Point's highlight over the past decade. Development of Crusader spirit concept and humanity's influence on the Banu holiday of Luminalia. So yeah. Anybody check out the Jump Point? The subscribers that are already here?
There's some cool stuff in there. The lighting article is actually really good. If you guys are subscribers that have access to it, it's really good. They've got some stuff in there about the Crusader spirit, which is really cool. Just some screenshots and things like that. So there's some really cool stuff in there. If you were a fan of in the back in the day of reading magazines, this is a great way to just kind of sit back.
Reading magazine.
Oh yeah, don't you remember? It's so old. That was back in the 20th century, you know, when people did that kind of thing.
By the way, FC, I'm not sure if we went over it. I can't remember actually, but I think they released a lore release schedule, so things may be changing. That is
the next thing.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. Way to segue, Kawadi. Way to segue. So yeah, the future lore release schedule happened New Year from the CIG narrative team. Start 2023, want to share our plans for the lore release schedule going forward. I'm skipping ahead. So basically, having physical content has been something that's been ongoing since the game was initially announced back in 2012. Yep, I remember that. That's true. Through these characters and stories, we've been able to convey the tone and feel the universe and the game we're trying to build. As the game comes to life, the need for these posts has decreased since players are able to start crafting their own stories in advance. Plus, there's so much lore to go through now. I mean, if they had to print out everything on back and front of paper, I don't know how big a book this would be. It'd be like one of those death Bibles that you see on people's houses sometimes. It'd be
Would
a
you like
thick
to know more
manual.
about Star Citizen?
They have written and put out a lot of content for lore. So while the team is reducing the amount of original material written solely for the website, we'll be continue to release content 2 or 3 times a month in our standard Tuesday slot. This will include monthly updates to the Galactica, Jump Point, Ridley's Guard articles not currently available on the website, and a quarterly Lawmakers post where we answer questions posed in the Ask Dev forum. Skipping ahead, since the schedule will vary slightly from month to month, here's a rough guide of what the release schedule will look like going forward. So first Tuesday, no post. Second Tuesday, had the Jump Point of Ridley's Guide article not previously available to all. Third Tuesday, Lawmakers post through March, June, September, and December, no post in any other month. Fourth Tuesday, Galactica post. If it's the last Tuesday of the month, if there are 5 Tuesdays, then an additional Jump Point with this guard will be published. And the 5th Tuesdays, if applicable, the Galactica post to round out the month right. They're looking forward to sharing this content with us going forward. As always, feel free to dig into our extensive backlog or here. Click on the link, there's a whole bunch of stuff like I said. Or use the lore tag to drop a question to the Nerve team and ask the dev section of the spectrum. So yeah. So yeah, Kawada, you had something you wanted to say about that?
Not really. Well, the main thing that I wanted to say that I've been looking, through different comments in many different places with regards to this, and I think generally it's positive because, based on what you're saying, they want to focus attention on actually implementing the stories, be it in the PU. I don't anticipate that it's gonna occur, almost immediately, but I think this is some good news for them to start and for us to hopefully see signs sometime later this year after the lore team has enough time to put together those plans and work with the game designers to get this happening. I'm going to assume that it's also for Squadron 42 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it, and I generally this is a positive step. Many persons would have really loved to continue reading the lore, but I'm quite sure that I can say for many, hopefully that this move is positive, so that we can start seeing some more actual content, on story-esque driven content in the game.
Yeah, I just want to learn more about Tessa Bannister. I hope we'll get more Tessa Bannister this year.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that is the future lore release schedule, and yeah, that I'm still one off from the letters from the shaman. So yeah,
Almost there, man.
Yeah, I think we'll take I have a breather because the next update we have our Machinima. There's no ISC. ISC will return later in the month. So this week's Machinima is from Night Remnant. It's called Element 177, Part 1, a Star Citizen cinematic Part 4K. So this is 3 minutes long, so I'm going to play this and come back and people tell us what they thought. And be sure to join us in Discord. Click the link the Nightbot I put in if you want to talk about it. So here we go.
Keep it level, Scott. It's a tight fit. What are your readings looking like? We need to go deeper. I'm gonna activate the scanner. Holy shit. that 177? Yeah, we need to call command now.
Knights Remnant corporate office.
Lieutenant Collins here. Put me through to the COO.
Okay, sir. Please hold.
Ma'am, we have confirmed 177. Please advise.
Get it off planet now and switch vessels.
Yes, ma'am. Transporting element to Daymar Facility 15. Settle, Tarrant, we're approaching for transfer.
Ma'am, 177 secured.
Good. Get it underground now.
Yes, ma'am.
Bollocks.
I don't know.
Well, dang. That was intense. That escalated quickly. What do people thought? Dark Knight, what do you thought of this Element 177 Part 1?
Okay, so we were talking about how filmmakers are finding Star Citizen. There's another example of filmmakers who found Star Citizen. First, I want their computer rig, because whatever they're running on, that looks good. I don't know if it's, seriously. It looks smooth. There's just something about the textures on there, something about the way it looked. They must be running some high quality components on their computers.
I think the trick is, one of the tricks they use is not to play the game and record on the same PC. They play on one PC and record on
that's
another.
One. Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Yes,
But
that's
other than
one
that,
of it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Man, those are powerful rigs. But two, man, you're right. There's a lot of work that went into this. Like, they seriously put some effort into the lighting. Like, that's not just natural lighting from the game. I mean, they've done some effects, post-processing effects to get the lighting to give that kind of a eerie feel, like when they were in the cave, or and the sound effects. Like, they used some really cool sound effects. Like, I heard one, like when the ship was going down and they terrain that was from an aircraft. It's an alert from an aircraft when you get too low. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But they did a really good job with this. I really enjoyed this one. I'm gonna watch it again. And they even came up with like their own language. It seemed like.
I'm not sure what's up with that.
I don't know if that was a language. Somebody, if anybody in chat,
it could have been
that's
Xeon,
a real language. Yeah,
it could have been
that's
Xeon.
a real language. That'd have been really cool. But they even had the writing and everything on there. It's really, really, if you really paid attention, it's like a power note or a power icon and a couple other things, music notes and stuff. But still, it's really cool. So I enjoyed it. Hats off to Knights Remnant.
Thank you for that. Fitspace, what do you thought?
Oh, it was very good, very well done. Same thing as what DK said. I don't want to, repeat, but I will give one critique though. Drop your music about a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of overwhelming.
Drop it a little bit, yeah. So that way that
I didn't lower the stream, but I lowered my headphone volume because it was coming kind of hot.
Yeah, no. It's just, I mean, the music and everything, it fit, all of that stuff. It's just that for me, I think, if they could have just dropped it a little bit, maybe just rode the fader on it. At certain parts when you're talking, when the dialogue is going, drop the volume back, and then, crescendo the volume back up, whenever you get into your hype parts, so.
Yeah, she
But
created said ducking.
right, yeah, you could have ducked it, you could have did that, but I'm just thinking more, not necessarily just not on the ducking side though, because I mean it sounded okay, as far as frequency wise, but I'm just thinking, him just riding the fader as far as, when it was when the music should have been low, and then pushing it back up because it gives it more tension and release. You know what I'm saying? So
all right, cool. Thank you for that. Colorado, how about you?
I gotta say that I really liked how they integrated the UI effects, those overlays there. It was really nice to see. It was a really pleasant touch. I haven't seen it in many cinema videos. And there was one scene in the very early part of the machinima where it was like an overview of Microtech, but more so in the atmosphere, and it looked so believable. Because you would sometimes see those in like when they start off a certain movie, and I was like, wow, I had to literally double take because I was watching it in 4K, and it was like really, really good. And a little bit after that one, but a little bit after, like when you're seeing the mount, that
one,
right
that's so
there.
cool.
And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, because once again, hats off to them thinking about, okay, what's the right angles, what would be a nice actual introductory scene. So yeah, I think it was a pleasant touch, and I'm looking forward to part 2.
Cool, thank you. Pops, how about you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the shots so much. I was so into the shots and seeing what they were doing next. Because I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because I didn't get the storyline. I was so the shots was good, and I'm like, okay, man. I'm like, wow, that looks great. What? Okay, oh, that's cool. The storyline just, I have to go back and get the storyline.
Yeah, normally I'm the one to turn on closed caption in these videos, but this one had its own subtitles, so I didn't have to do that this time. But yeah, the link should be in chat, so you just click on the link when you have time. You can watch it. Yeah, I didn't write any notes for this one because I was just enjoying the video. Like someone said earlier, there's a lot of work put in this. Dark Knight said it looked really good, and one of the other tricks is that they play the game on one and capture on a different PC. The other trick is they probably did everything in 1080p, but just upscaled the video. That's another trick people do, and I think that might have been something they did, because doing all this in direct 4K is possible, but I don't know if they did that. Look, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm looking at their channel, guys. If go check them out, subscribe. They've got a lot of videos. So they've been working on this for a while. They've been doing this for about a year. And they put out a video maybe once, twice a month or something like that. But wow, they've got a lot. They've got a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, again, this is Night Remnant, so yeah, check them out. All right. So up next we have the content creator summit 2953, the Star Citizen Content Creator Summit. This will be run by Griffin. This is on January 14th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EDT actually. But yeah, so that's just over a week from now. You click on the you can get the code, or you can just I'll just drop the link in chat real quick. But you can click on that, and if you're a content creator for Star Citizen, come and join and talk about Star Citizen and what it's like to be a content creator in this community. It should be a lot of fun. And you can see that they have a 3-hour event and they're discussing covering are you a voice in the Star Citizen community, the thrills and feels of making Star Citizen content, and our future of the verse. So again, that's Saturday, January 14th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern, or 1600 UTC. So yeah, check us out. Other than that, I think we're wrapping up. So yeah, next show we are having Soul Voices. So Soul Voices come back, and that'll be on the 7th. That's part of Podcast Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, we have Afterpub, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Relay. So that's Podcast Saturday, every Saturday. Soul Voices at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's where we cover what's going on in the Star Citizen community, but it's more of a look at Spectrum, Reddit, and something from the industry in general regarding Star Citizen or gaming in general. So check this out for that. I don't know why that. I'll fix that later. But yeah, so that's Saturday. So next show. Click on it. There you go. We're having a Sunday show. That's the 8th of January, 8 p.m. Eastern. Kickstarter 2942. That they, and I don't know if people can see that. I can zoom in or get a better look, but that is a golden ticket. I'm guessing that's a legitimate golden ticket that Griffin put in. Hold on, let me do it this way. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, GDC Online getting the recipient of this ticket, the digital ticket ensures admittance. So yeah, the golden ticket. But yeah, this will be talk about the Kickstarter on 2942 because it's been 10 years or over 10 years now. And there's some stuff that people may not remember or have forgotten over the course of 10 years about the Kickstarter. So that'd be fun. Griffin and I will be on the show as well as some others. So check us out for that. That is Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC. So thanks everybody. All right. Thank everybody for joining us. Thank you for Dark Knight, Fitspace, Kalwadi, Potspace, and Griffin for dropping in. Thank everybody in chat and YouTube and on Twitch for joining us tonight. I hope everybody had fun. Oh, we need a raid target. And I don't know if Griffin is around. He posted that link. Griffin, if you want to, you can pick someone real quick. I'm kind of closing out here. But make sure you follow us on social media. We're Soul Citizens everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check us out there. If you want to support us, you can buy merchandise. Want to support us, you can subscribe to our Patreon. The links will be down below if you're looking. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and follow. And thank everybody for joining us. Dark Knight, Fitspace, Kalwadi, Potspace. Y'all had fun today?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Blended.
Glad to be back.
And are you ready to get back into the saddle regarding Star Citizens and community and everything?
No, I mean, yeah.
Hey, 2953 is
People
going
suffered,
to be
man. So I'm pleased. Let's go.
I am looking forward to not hearing as many bad jokes though too.
That is not
not gonna
not my
That's
New Year's
true.
resolution.
I
was going to say that.
That is not my New Year's resolution. So yeah, out of luck on that one. Sorry about that. Well, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's what I'll say. I think they're still looking for a raid target, but yeah. So thank everybody for joining us in chat. Thank you for all the subscriptions and everything and the follows. Appreciate it. It looks like we're raiding Nick Saga, so make sure you send them our love. And with that, peace, love, and soul. Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Making sure the raid goes through before I end the stream. And the raid is through.